Hello, welcome to Mama Magma Yoga. I'm Tamu. Thank you for sharing space with me and taking a moment of your time to tune in with me. This is a beginning of a segment that I'd like to put together every once in a while, just sharing my perspective and perhaps even knowing into energetic places that occur on a daily basis. So like a spiritual tune-in. I've thought about doing this for quite some time as a way to give back, as a way to be reflection, as a way to share in the orchestra of knowing that weaves throughout humanity in many different ways. We all have our own knowing that we bring in to the world, our own truth, our own talent, our own perspective, and everyone's perspective has value and has truth, just like every religion or every belief system or every way of viewing the world from around the world has value and has knowing and has contributed to humanity's growth. So, all of that to say that I'd like to share what I tune into on a personal plane, which also is a universal plane, which is also linked to everything, because we are all linked together, even though we like to think that we're all very separate. And nature shows us this time and time again, that we are not separate. We are one and the same. And we are all different parts of a larger organism, as well as being unique and beautiful and glorious individuals. So, welcome. Thank you for being here. You're getting a little glimpse into my space, which has turned into a yoga studio. I will be endeavoring to put out more video content, both of meditations and sharings such as this, when we'll get around to that, and also yoga classes, hatha and vinyasa, and some restorative style classes that'll eventually be up on my website and available, and all for free. And so I've been having fun putting this space together and finding who I am in sharing this part of myself with the world and my own knowing. So today I had a day, and I feel like maybe other people could relate to that today was a day, even though it was Saturday and most of us had the day off. We could sleep in, we can do whatever we want. It turned into feeling like I still have no time, like there's no time to do all the things that I want to do, plus all the things that I have to do. And there's always so many things that are pulling at us from the outside world and from our own inner longing. So there's this constant, I must be doing something that can become really toxic. And most of the day, I was battling with this inside of myself and not really even knowing what was going on, and feeling more and more aggravated, short-tempered, even though I was having a good day with my husband out in the sunshine. We were getting things done. We were having coffee and we were having treats, and we went and played disc golf, and we did some chores and all of that kind of stuff, all very positive stuff. But inside I kept feeling anxious and nervous and pulled and strung too far. So in those moments, it's really hard to remember to breathe. Just simply breathe. And I have been working all day to come back to that place that can remember to breathe and calm it down and center back in, as opposed to being out all over the place, constantly pulled in all directions and being empathically pulled into other people's energies and striving for too much and feeling pressure. So breathing into that. And it took me a while to remember that I'm not the only one that feels this way. There's so many others that are riding this wave. What am I picking up on? What am I picking up on today? It's part of a bigger story, isn't it? We all share energy. Energy moves. Energy is contagious. Energy is larger than our body locations, and exchanges in our breath, which we don't really want right now, which is a stressful thing. To not be able to exchange in our breath, we don't even realize that. That's a subconscious thing. That it is inhibiting to not be able to exchange in the breath and the breathing of the planet. We're trying to cover up and not expel our breath. And we don't want other people's breath on us. So where do we find space to breathe that's even more restrictive? So then coming back to the collective and what we're learning together and what was today about. So I started thinking about the Yoga Sutras and what they have taught me and what they are there to give reflection or to teach millions of other people. And they've been around for so long. And the niyamas and self-care came to mind, and it's been really strong, and was a way for me to breathe into what I was feeling and come back to there's other ways to deal with this. I can find a new perspective. I can step back. And even self-care has become sort of a four-letter word in a way. We associate it with being lazy and pampering in a way now. It's a white privilege type thing. It's we're so busy luxuriating to forget and to not pay attention to our shit, to our angst, to what's bubbling up inside, to what is truly happening within our bodies. That self-care is associated with ignoring those things. But that's not where the niyamas come from. So the niyamas are saucha, cleanliness, santosha, contentment and gratitude, tapas, practice that is causing positive change or to lean in to the difficult and push through and have discipline. Svadhyaya, study by and of oneself, and Isvara, humility and faith. And then asana is the physical practice and the poses in yoga, and pranayama is regulation of your breath. All of those things encompass what self-care is really supposed to be about, which is what I started to realize, that I needed self-care. I needed to remember to listen to my body, to listen to what's happening instead of just trying to ignore it and everything's okay and I shouldn't be feeling this way and just try to change it, to really listen to what my body was telling me. I was feeling fragile. I was feeling inundated by the outside world. I was feeling like I wanted space, but why didn't I claim space? I was doing what I was supposed to be doing. Why am I feeling this way? When I should be acknowledging and tapping back into my breath and allowing stuff to clear and intending stuff to clear and clearing the clutter within myself, finding contentment and gratitude in where I am and what I have. Leaning in to where it's hard and acknowledging that I need to lean in and acknowledging my own crap and not letting myself get lost in pampering. Oh, I just need to go home and curl up and read a book, which isn't a bad thing. If that's what you need, that's what you need. But running away, using self-care as a way to numb out, will bite you in the ass. feel like I was being bitten in the ass today. I was being told by the universe, wake up, pay attention. The anxiety, the turmoil within my gut, within my heart, behind my eyes wanting to cry, in the back of my throat, feeling rage over nothing, over stupid little things. But see what it does to my face. And we're all dealing with this stress. We're all dealing with heightened emotions. We're all dealing with survival of the fittest. Who can get there first? I'm going to survive. I'm not going to let you get in my way. Self-care means taking care of the self so that we can take care of others and not come to that place. So that we don't have to be walking around with that anxiety, with that intensity. And we all find that strength. We all find that ability to go back to center in different ways. But I have found that the study of yoga and the asana especially, and meditation also, and sound and breath, very much so breath has become super important to me. And I always forget to breathe. But I want to remember to breathe in those moments when it's hard. So my offering to you today, to you who choose to watch this, to you who are tuning in because you're trying to find the ability to come back to center, to remember yourself, to remember your strength, to give back to yourself in a real way, to listen to yourself. My offering is tune in to the breath. Sit for a moment and breathe. Close your eyes. Sit up nice and tall. Crown reaches towards the sky. You can feel your sits bones on Mama Earth. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Fill your diaphragm, fill all the way down into your belly. Hold at the top and exhale. Empty all the air out. Empty, 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 empty. A deep breath in. Hold at the top. Empty it out. Deep breath in. Hold at the top. Empty, empty, empty. One more time. Deep breath in. Hold at the top. Empty it out. Now return to your regular breathing and see how you feel. See how much more centered you are. Feel that you're now down in your gut and not up in your head, the top of your heart, fluttering. You've deepened. Bring your attention to your gut. Bring your attention to your sacrum. Grounding down. Grounding down together. Remembering Mama Earth. Remembering our source. Bring palms together at the heart center, prayer position, Anahata, Asana. Take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, bring thumbs to third eye. Bow your head. Deep breath in. Exhale, the light in me bows to the light in you. Thank you for joining me today. I hope that you got something out of this. I hope that you feel more centered in yourself and that you can have a lovely evening or rest of your day knowing you got this. You got this. Namaste.